In this demonstration, I am going to show you how to start your self-portrait by drawing out a 1-inch border around all sides. For this part of the project, all you will need is your square piece of paper or your Square One art form, a ruler, and a pencil. So if you look at my finished self-portrait, my self-portrait is in the center, and then around all sides I have this decorative border, which you can fill in with anything you'd like, symbols or pictures that represent you. To start off though, I need to draw these guidelines, and we want these guidelines to be nice, straight, and even, so they are the same measurement throughout. In this example, the border is 1 inch wide. You can make your guidelines 1 inch wide. If they end up being a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller, that is also okay. So I'm going to start off by measuring out 1 inch around all 4 sides. So I'm going to take my ruler, and I like to make sure that the edge of my ruler is right on the edge of my paper when I measure out 1 inch. That tells me that the ruler is nice and straight. So this ruler is actually, the end of the ruler is not on the 0 line, so I have to move it over just a teeny bit so it's on 0. And then I can make a little mark at the 1 inch mark. I'm going to do that again towards the bottom. That way I can create a straight line that is 1 inch away from the side of my page. So I created 2 marks that are 1 inch from the left side. Now I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to connect those marks. So if I match one mark next to the ruler, the other mark next to the ruler, very, very, very lightly, I'm going to draw a line connecting dots. And there's my first border line, 1 inch away, 1 inch here, 1 inch there. Now I'm going to do the same thing by turning my paper. So again, I can draw that line. This time it's going to be on the top, but I'm looking at it like it's the left side. So again, put your ruler at 0, and at 1, make a mark, lift your ruler up, put your ruler at 0, at 1, make a mark. Again, I made 2 marks, 1 inch away from the side. Now I'm going to take my ruler and connect those dots very, very lightly. And there is my guidelines for that side. Spin my paper. So now the right side will be on the left of me. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to line my ruler up at 0 at the bottom, 1 inch away. Make a mark, 1 inch away. Line your ruler up at 0, 1 inch away, make a mark. And again, I have 2 marks at 1 inch away from the edge, and I'm going to connect those dots. And there's my border for the right side. Spin my paper one more time. So now I'm doing the bottom, 1 inch away from 0. Make a mark, 1 inch away from 0. Make a mark. Connect my dots. And there is my bottom line. So now I have an even border 1 inch away from all sides. I can now go in and erase those extra lines I drew. I don't want these lines in my border. If you want to keep them and make them part of your border, you can. So from here in the project, we're going to go ahead and start drawing the self-portrait. And then after we draw the self-portrait, inside of this border, you can create any design you would like. Patterns, shapes, pictures. In this example, I created a triangle geometric design with dots. And in this example, I created a design that includes symbols that represent me. I'm an artist. I added a paintbrush, paint blobs. I like colors. I added some geometric designs on this side and then a fun pattern on the top.